is the story of Fortnite Black Panther. Woo! Just to let you guys know, we tried our best. We used everything we could. So please drop a like on the video, and we will show the clip. Sorry, Gage, I was playing music. Gage, you need to turn that off.
Okay. I'm
3,
trying to turn my...
2, 1, scene. One day, Black Panther was living in harmony. His brother challenged him to a fight. Whoever wins gets the whole Black Panther place. Yep. So, I accept the fight, of course, right? Black Panther never backs down. He takes off shirt and says, every pimple I have is from every state I've killed.
Yo, come on, man.
What happened? How am I still alive? Meanwhile, his brother got the whole entire kingdom. He got the vibranium powers and he turned into gold. And he turned all the powers into gold and never seen again. Black Panther was never seen again until he was in the gym. He was fighting and fighting to figure out what his strategy was on how he won.
Wait, what?
He began powers. He started fighting. And he learned how to play some music too.
He didn't learn how to play some music.
But his brother. He even found the rarest coin. But he couldn't train in the kingdom anymore. So he just had to go out on the streets, find people, help him. He even got in contact with the people that were in Wakanda. He could have died from doing it. They could have died from doing it, but he had to do it. He figured out the techniques, but it wasn't close enough. He kept messing up every single try that next day. He couldn't do anything. He forgot how to do everything. He just messed up. He couldn't do it without being in the kingdom of Black Panther. He just couldn't do it. He couldn't feel faith in himself. Like I said, this is a Fortnite story, not the real story. He learned how to get 2 swords in the midair. He kept training and training and training till he just said, hey, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired, I can't do this anymore. I've been practicing for 5 hours straight, so I'm gonna go to bed. Meanwhile, his brother was training over here in the gym, which is over here. Who cares? He's just training in the open. That's where he was training. He's still killing some states, killing all of them. He almost killed his grandfather. He just kept practicing his victory dance because he was very happy that he won. But he wasn't pleasured enough. He knew Black Panther wasn't dumb enough. But he runs fast and he has a technique that no one ever knew about. Plus, he had one thing that his brother didn't have. He had a torch. This always brought him good luck when he was a little kid. Even though he figured out his brother was spying on him, he was still able to find out how the torch worked. He never knew how to use it, but it would just always bring him good luck. He still knows where half of the stuff is. He could have not respected him and went back and killed him. But he was respectful enough. He's respectful, so he didn't do any of that. He had respect for his brother. He knew his brother wouldn't give up so easily. So he had to keep training and training. He made up plans. He had to gather every single Marvel hero. But none of them replied. No one replied. Not Aquaman.
Not She-Hulk.
Not Deadpool.
Now even did them.
Storm didn't. Everyone you could think of. He was down. Look at this. Look at all of these heroes that rejected him. Even his friend Rocket. I'm kidding. He wasn't friends with Rocket, but he will. Thor rejected him. It was tough for him. It was really tough. Even one of the strongest cats, named Meowscles, couldn't do it with him. Found this one guy. He knew something was up. He was the polar bear. The polar bear had many strengths and many weaknesses. But he knew when the polar bear asked for something, he would always kill. He would always kill. He didn't just say, "Hey, come here. Come help me. I'm stuck." He would just kill you when you were done. So he never helped him. Even one of the strongest heroes that he would always train with, his best friend, but didn't even. He respected his brother. It was Metal Mouth. Metal Mouth was an insane guy. He was just a psycho running around the city, killing random people. Journey rejected him. He was just devastated.
Guru rejected him.
He was devastated that day. He was wondering why, how, what was going on. His plan board was
rejected him.
Half of these aren't even superheroes. These are rejected him. Thanos.
Love Ranger, know who that is.
Love Ranger would always care, but he had to respect his brother. Lux. Half of all these people aren't. Even Fade. Fade rejected him. He needed Fade.
Needed Fade. No.
Tiantina. Every single person he loved rejected him.
All of them rejected.
Then he realized something. His brother was training. He realized his brother, look at what he was doing. He was training it against 500 other countries. He killed all of them with just one punch. He killed every single person he loved until every person. The last thing you saw from Midas was his touch. Jules, Marshmallow,
Nana.
Don't know who that is.
You lost.
he killed all of his friends. And it was a setup. He knew he killed every single person. And then he realized, he finally knew what was going on. Because they all had some of the same voices. And he realized that this is what happened. It was a setup. He did this on purpose. He killed every person he loved just so he could distract him when he got knocked off. Because he knew if he could defeat his friends, they could defeat him. Last thing you saw from Kitty Cat was a dead robot fish. It was sad. He was devastated. His best friend, Storm died. His cousin almost died. But then, somehow, his powers came back to him. The vibranium was still in him. He never realized it. He never realized it. He had it.
He doesn't make it darker.
He tried.
Make it darker.
Meanwhile, his brother was just here, sitting on his throne, laughing. Black Panther was nothing. Black Panther was my easiest fight of all. He was just too easy. And all of you soldiers must be a part of one group. If Black Panther's still alive out there, we will kill him. I don't care what you think. If you don't shoot him, if you're in front of him, you will die. Just before you can move.
Shoot him.
In the eye. If you miss, I don't care. Shoot him again.
Keep shooting him.
And here's one weapon you guys can use. The boom bow, the rocket launcher, and some other guns. I don't care. Just do what you have to do to kill him. Yes, Master. We will do everything we can to kill him. Meanwhile, Black Panther, he doesn't realize he has superpowers still. He can run fast. He has vibranium. But he's dropping the guns momentarily. He dropped the SMG. He's gonna drop all those guns, and Black Panther sees what he can do. And one soldier. He thought Black Panther was a soldier. Yes, Commander. We will do everything we can. Hit the shot. He had to run before his brother could catch him. His brother had to run. Black Panther had to run. His torch kind of gave him away. But he was able to jump out the window right before his brother saw him. So you think this is a rematch, huh?
Yeah.
Well, sayonara, I ain't afraid to die. He thought Black Panther died again.
Get to the window.
Yeah, Black Panther had to run as fast as he could. He had to run and run and run. But then he found something. For some reason, it was still laying there. It was the claws his brother was using. His brother cheated. He was cheating this whole time. He had claws appear that it was diamondish. If he got hit with them, he would die. And it turns out that his brother was using them. So could this mean that his brother was cheating all along? Or was it just there to distract him? Find out on part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed.